You don't have to know who I am. You don't have to care who I am. And frankly, a lot of people will probably just watch this video and forget. Right, let's get to Dover. I've made videos on YouTube for about 5 years, on and off, admittedly, some gaming ones, and then now getting into some more car content ones. You don't know me, I don't know you, however, I'm grateful for you. And one thing I have definitely realised in this time is that being a car content creator is not easy, and actually, it's downright hard. Before I kick this video off though, I'd like to just shout someone out because I got this idea from this person called Connor Reese. Now Connor Reese makes good car content videos and you should definitely go check him out. But the reason I wanted to take this idea and go into it was actually there was more to it than I first thought. You don't have to know who I am. You don't have to care who I am. And frankly, a lot of people will probably just watch this video and forget. But when you watch this video, I want you to remember one thing. Car content creation is harder for the smaller guy. Let me explain.
Oh, hell no!
Content creators, people like Matt Armstrong, Adam LZ, Doug DeMuro, Auto Alex, The Strabman, Adam C. These people have worked hard to get to where they are, but they started a bit earlier than me. And while I've learned my craft over this time, working full time, understanding when I can post, consistency, getting better at posting, it has not been easy. And being a car content creator is really difficult, especially when you don't have a budget, you don't have as many cars, you don't even have the people, the connections, and you don't have the time because you work. So in that time, I've tried to make car content and I occasionally gone out and filmed stuff. Tomorrow, I'm going to be driving this car all the way to Belgium. I'm going to be going through the Channel Tunnel and down the motorway, which is where I'm planning to go with 2025. The thing is, I only have one car. As a YouTube car content creator, that is difficult to go and make any content on just alone, especially when you're not doing modifications. Am I going to go buy a cheap car from Copart and see if I can fix it up like Matt Armstrong? No. Am I going to get Aston Martins and McLarens next year to review? Maybe, but I'm not like Doug DeMuro. This. And this leads me into my second point. Creator comparison. Create comparison as a car content creator is probably really difficult because I can't really go out and make a full garage tour like the Strabman because it costs $1 million. And let's assume I'll get there one day. Well, in the meantime, let's start building and creating content in that space. But I don't want to be like anyone else. That's the thing. I think it's super easy nowadays to compare yourself with all of these creators. No! But actually, being authentic is one of the best things I've learned on this app and throughout any other social media. No one wants to follow another Matt Armstrong because frankly, that's not interesting. He's already doing that. But what I would like to do is be someone that you watch every now and then, and not just me, but other car content creators, because they're doing something different or they're trying to be entertaining for the viewer. You see, you don't know me and you don't have to because that's okay. My duty and responsibility to make better content. Editing. It's probably no surprise that your favourite car content creators are actually great storytellers and subconsciously you don't even realise. And maybe at this point they have got people to help them with it. But at first, they would have been good at content creation and editing. And one of the things I have learned for the smaller YouTube creator is that it's not just about the content, it's about how you edit it. Let me throw some editing in about here. That is what will eventually make you become a better content creator. It's tough for the small guy. It really is tough out there. And so one of my goals is to get better at editing. But I guess with that, you have to expand the budget and maybe get a microphone like this. It is all about that learning curve, and that is what I'm going to incorporate this year. I've talked about content creators, I've talked about creator comparison. What are my actual goals for this channel in 2025 and why you would actually care to watch? If you are at this point, thank you. But my plan is to go further with content creation and travel, go abroad and actually go out and take videos and be a reviewer. I think I'd love to be a reviewer that goes across the world and does car culture. Someone who I admire who does this very well is Larry Chen on Haggerty and his own channel page.
This might just very well be the ultimate JDM car dealership in the world.
He really does capture content and really films it in a way that I really like. Other people like Candy Showroom, who has done TikTok and Instagram Reels, and he's doing really well. I think in his niche is one of his top guys. I'm trying to not be like anyone else because it really puts me off the whole process altogether. So what can you take as the viewer from this? That being a creator, any form, is hard. Being a car content creator, in my opinion, is even harder because the funds and the budgets and the connections are tough to make at first. Because as long as I stay true to myself and continue to be consistent, then I know I'll get there. By any means, I don't have some of the best filming equipment, I don't necessarily have the £1 million garage, and I don't necessarily know the connections that I might need to in an industry that I would want to film with, or meet people who have the cars and can give me the cars. But what I can give you is my authenticity. And if you like that, then please do consider subscribing, and I appreciate it, and I hope you can enjoy not only my content but other small content creators who are making car content. And with that, I hope you have a good 2025 and I'll see you shortly.